Apple iPhone 5S is a powerful, fast phone, but it's not for everyone. Fortunately, there are a ton of smartphone competitors out there who are eager to turn the iPhone's off year to their advantage. I'm Donald Bell, and in this top 5, we're counting down the best smartphone alternatives to the iPhone 5S, picked by CNET senior editor Jessica Dolcourt. Starting things off at number 5, the LG G2. Released in September on AT&T and T-Mobile, the G2 delivers a whopping 5.2-inch screen and runs the latest flavor of Android, Jelly Bean. Behind it all, you have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor which received high marks from CNET Labs. On the downside, the volume buttons are oddly located on the back of the phone, and LG didn't include a memory card slot. But if you want something big and speedy, the G2 is a great choice. Coming in at number 4, the HTC One. Ooh man, do we love this phone! In my humble opinion, this is the best looking smartphone on the market, including the iPhone. If you're a sucker for Apple's knack for design and materials, the HTC One carries that spirit through to a bigger, Android-powered phone. But you also get Beats audio, some killer camera features, and a skinning of Android that actually gets it right. And unlike that LG G2, there's a version of this phone on every carrier. Now the only real downside here is that, like the iPhone, the case is sealed. So that means no memory expansion and no replaceable battery. But if you want the beauty of the iPhone, but without all the Apple baggage, that's the HTC One. Or maybe you want this one. At number 3, the Samsung Galaxy S4. It may be in the middle of this list, but when it comes to Android phones, nothing gets our unqualified recommendation more than the Galaxy S4. You get a 5-inch screen, 13 megapixel camera, a replaceable battery, and something that none of the other phones so far have included, a micro SD card slot for extra storage. Now, it's not the sexiest phone or the fastest or the biggest. I'm not personally thrilled with the way that Samsung handles Android, but this is a very popular phone that is easy to recommend. But why ditch the iPhone just to go with something obvious? For maximum Android smugness, go with number 2, the Droid Max. You want to stop an Apple fanboy in their tracks? Show them a phone that can handle 48 hours of use without a recharge. Even under our most stressful HD video playback test, the Droid Max HD flew in at nearly 16 hours. On top of that, you've got a fast processor, a separate dedicated graphics chip, 2 gigs of RAM, and 32 gigs of storage. Now the downside is, it's not cheap, at around $300 on contract, and that contract belongs to Verizon since this phone is exclusive, but that battery life might be worth it. Now before we get to our number 1 iPhone 5S alternative, I should take a moment to acknowledge that the iPhone 5S is a great phone. It's a 4-star review from us. It has some truly groundbreaking features such as that 64-bit processor and the Touch ID fingerprint sensor. So for all of you Android fans that found your way here out of some knee-jerk reaction for Apple bashing, do yourself a favor and just check out our iPhone 5S review to see what all the fuss is about. Alright, and now the number 1 iPhone 5S alternative for smartphone fans truly looking for something powerful and different, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now here's a phone that will get you noticed. A 5.7-inch screen backed by a 2.3 gigahertz processor and 3 gigs of RAM. This isn't a smartphone, this is a computer for your pocket. It even comes with a built-in stylus, hence the whole Note thing. Is it for everyone? Hell no. Half of you can't even hold this thing. But if you're looking for speed and power and something very different from what Apple is offering, the Note 3 takes you to the extreme. So there you have it, 5 phones that will help you scratch the itch for something new and interesting in a year where Apple is basically serving iPhone leftovers. For all the latest phone reviews, head over to phones.cnet.com, and for more top 5s from me, top5.cnet.com. I'm Donald Bell, thanks for watching.